going, guys? Welcome back to Eddie and Tech. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Apple released something new this week, didn't they? And got a few opinions about it. Right, so we'll jump straight into it. I wasn't actually expecting these this early. I don't think anyone was. A bit of a surprise they came through this early. But end of the day, they're here, and I've got a few opinions about the AirPods Max. I prefer the name AirPod Studios. I just think they're a little bit weird, but I kind of like them at the same time. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm not a headphone kind of guy. I've got the base AirPods, and they do me fine. I'd eventually like to get some pros, but at the minute, I'm not too bothered about it. It's just a matter of finding something that suits you. Anyway, so these AirPods Max then, so quite controversial for the price, £549. Right, so the AirPods Max, they come with active noise cancellation. Basically, this is like transparency mode, just like the AirPod Pros. The microphones on the outside of the headphones will listen for noise around you. They'll listen for noise around you and basically cancel out any noise that doesn't need to be there. It works exactly like the AirPod Pros transparency mode as well. It's all the same stuff. So also that it comes with spatial audio. Spatial audio was launched last year. Basically, how they demoed it was sound sort of stays in one direction. So say someone's speaking there and my headphones are on, I can listen and their voice will sound like it's coming from that direction. So yeah, so spatial audio is quite cool. I'd love to try it out just to see how it actually works. But yeah, it's good for that feature on the AirPod Max. I really don't like the name. I really hate the name. Anyway, so Apple call this a stunning design, and to be honest, they look like a regular pair of headphones. Typical Apple design. Yeah, I'll pop up a picture there, you know how it works. Basically, this design creates a seal around the ear, so you know, as well as your active noise cancellation features and things like that, it's going to have a really nice seal around your ear. Obviously, no one's actually got these yet. I think we're all kind of waiting for people to actually get their hands on these to actually see what they're like. It's got a digital crown for your volume, so works exactly like the Apple Watch. Nice to see them bringing some features over. The crown's a good idea. It's good to see it move on from the Apple Watch and into a volume slider. The colour options are actually quite okay. Green, sky blue, pink, space grey and silver. Essentially all these are is your AirPods Pros that are basically headphones. And the controversial one, the smart case, the smart battery case, whatever it's called, it looks like a bra. It does have a feature and thankfully they aren't actually charging you anything else for it. I'd like to see how much these cases actually cost, because in the box you get your headphones, you get this case and a lightning cable. Not a typical headphone case, you know, you look at what else Apple have got, you know, they're literally in Beats. And Beats make amazing headphone cases and they make amazing headphones. You'd think that they'd take a few design cues from there, but they haven't. They've gone their own way, but you know, that's just how it works. But yeah, so this case, it does preserve charge. The AirPod Max have 20 hours of battery life. There's a lot of confusion on whether you can use a lightning to aux cable. From what I'm understanding, you can't. So these are just wireless headphones, which is, yeah, that's going to put a lot of people off if you haven't already been put off by the price. So the price of these things is coming at £549, which is, yeah, it's quite an awkward one. 550 quid for essentially AirPod Pros that are headphones. You know, I expect them to do a little bit more in the future with them. You know, obviously these things have software, you can update them, you can do different features. But in terms of value on money, do you prefer the headphones or the earphones? Do you prefer AirPods, regular AirPods, AirPod Pros? Do you prefer the Max? Me personally, I want to see what these things can do. I want to see if there's actually a better sound quality inside there. You know, how I'm thinking of it, they have more space inside the cups too. I'm hoping that the price is justifiable in terms of sound quality. As we said, Apple and Beats. Beats not necessarily classed as studio quality, which is probably why they haven't called these studio or whatever. But it's an interesting time. I wasn't particularly expecting them to come out with these. But yeah, it's just a matter of we just got to wait and see what these things are like. Like I said, £549, that's quite expensive. If these were like 300 quid, you could probably justify it. Again, take the case out of the box. 350. If they sold these at 350 or 400, I think a lot of people will be a bit more drawn to them. But because obviously it's 550 quid, and so right now as I'm recording this this is Thursday, there's a 12 to 14 week wait, so you can order them right now and not get them until next year, which is insane. I'm not too sure. Design themselves, yes, they look nice. It's exactly what you expect from Apple. Yeah, it's just a weird product. It's just a weird product. It's just a matter of waiting and seeing. I'll stick to regular AirPods for now. But yes, we'll just have to wait and see. And hopefully these are actually alright, because if I'm paying 550 quid for headphones that don't do anything else, or don't do anything beyond what the pros can do, I'd be quite disappointed. What are your thoughts on the AirPod Max? Do you like them? Do you think they're a little bit too expensive? Do you think they're just do you think they could have done more? When I saw them, I wasn't quite sold on them, do you know what I mean? So I think there's more that they could have done. Don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Follow me over on Instagram, ADNTechYT. See me over on Twitter, and let me know what you guys think. I've been Aaron from ADN Tech. I'll see you in a bit.